My name is Dylan Elias, and this is my research analysis for my intro to sociology class. The article I have chosen to analyze is Attitudes Towards Capital Punishment, a Function of Leadership Style, Gender, and Personality by Valiant and Oliver. This article appears in the 1997 issue of Social Behavior and Personality, an international journal. The researchers investigated to depict the attitudes towards capital punishment. They were also interested in the psychological perspective of a person's perspective towards the situation. They were seeing if the type of person and social aspects of one depicts the thought process towards the capital punishment. In one element of the study, the independent variable that was found is the aggressive leadership qualities one holds. The dependent variable is a harsher attitudes towards capital punishment. The researchers expect that the lower subject's tolerance is, the harsher their attitude towards capital punishment. In other parts to the study, the independent variables and characteristics such as age, sex, and religion of a participant. The dependent variable is the attitude towards capital punishment. The researchers believe people with higher leadership and educational qualities will feel strongly about being for capital punishment. In order for them to test their hypothesis, the researchers used the experiment technique. It was a scientific procedure to make a discovery on the situation. In the study, a total of 126 students enrolled in a first-year introductory psychology class from Laurentian University and volunteered as participants to the study. Of this population, 70 were female and 56 were male. Subjects were divided into leadership style ground dependent on their responses to leadership ability evaluations. Results of the experiment show that people involved in the autocratic, submissive, and autocratic aggressive leadership grounds were found to have significantly harsher attitudes towards capital punishment. Researchers also discovered that depending on person's sex, race, and religion, it could affect the overall outcome of their thought process, attitude towards capital punishment. You know how significant gender is in our life, how it affects your orientations and your attitudes. Gender may play a big factor in some situations when it comes to certain decisions making and thought process. That is exactly what researchers discovered and were also afraid of when testing this experiment. Researchers were afraid that women would want nothing to do with death/capital punishment. That is why women were chosen at a higher number for this experiment. The researchers also disclosed all information of all participants to this experiment. They kept it strictly confidential and protected. Psychologists focus on endogenous factors that originate inside of individuals. One aspect from the article of study that may catch the interest of psychologists is the difference of attitudes that come from race and religion towards capital punishment. Sociologists focus on exogenous factors that originate outside of individuals. One aspect from the study that would catch a sociologist's attention would be the factors of males tend to agree more with capital punishment, whereas females may have harsher attitudes towards capital punishment. There are many different resources out there that have performed similar tests on people to discover attitudes held towards capital punishment. A psychometric evaluation of existing attitude measures towards capital punishment and war, written by Dr. Gabrielle Jones-Wiley, is my second article. It appears in the 2007 Volume 9, Issue 3 of North American Journal of Psychology. In the research study, the researchers took in effect the race theory and had assigned Latinos, Asians, blacks, and whites for the study. Depending on sex, race, capital punishment was harshly viewed by some. Taking into consideration, these two articles show the harsh attitudes that were held towards capital punishment and the thought process towards people. Thank you.